Donald Trump and his team have already walked back many of their promises that actually helped to get them elected. You know, things like, I'm going to lower the cost of groceries, and then admitting, I'm not going to lower the cost of groceries. Elon Musk saying, we're going to cut $2 trillion from the budget, and then admitting about a week and a half ago, we'll be lucky if we can even cut $1 trillion. And now it seems that another member of Donald Trump's team, Keith Kellogg, the special envoy to Ukraine, is walking back yet another Trump campaign promise. As we all recall, Donald Trump famously said that he could end the conflict between Russia and Ukraine in a day, or less than a day. That's what he told us. He said he could end it within a day. But according to an interview this past weekend with Fox News, Keith Kellogg admitted, you know what? I don't know if y'all know this. Things over there are actually pretty damn complicated. Huh? Who'da thunk it? Here's what Kellogg said specifically. You know, I would like to set a goal on a personal level and professional level. I would say, let's set it at 100 days and move it all the way back and figure a way we can do this in the near term to make sure that the solution is solid, it's sustainable, and that this war ends. So basically, like, you know what? Give me 100 days. And then when the 100 days is up, we're going to have to push it even further. Maybe another 100 days after that. I don't know. Maybe 300, maybe 600. But the thing is, it's complicated, as all U.S. foreign policy is. So for Donald Trump to even suggest that he could have solved this in 24 hours was, of course, laughable. The only way that Donald Trump could have solved this crisis in 24 hours is if he called up the president of Ukraine and said, if you don't surrender to Russia right now, I'm going to nuke your country into oblivion. That is the only way Trump could have solved it. And believe me, I wouldn't put it past Trump to do something like that because Trump is very clearly on Putin's side here. Meanwhile, the rest of the world does appear to be siding with Ukraine correctly, as they were the country that was in fact invaded by Russia. But it is nice to see that maybe somebody that's going to be part of the Trump administration, like Keith Kellogg, maybe he understands that things are a little more complicated than just throwing out a talking point here and there, claiming you're going to end the war in a day instead of, figuring out what the hell needs to happen in order to get Russia to leave the country. This is what happens when you vote for stupid people who say stupid things that they, of course, can't accomplish. But we're at a point, I feel, and it's a horrifying point to be at in American history, where the public as a whole just believes whatever insane thing the leader of the day has to say, right? Like, I'm going to lower your grocery bills. Well, he's got my vote. He said he was going to do it. Of course he's going to do it. And then immediately after the election, like, yeah, I have no power over that. And the people are like, oh, what a buffoon, what a liar. At some point, the responsibility falls on the voters. And that point is now. If you think your grocery prices are high because Biden didn't wave a magic wand and lower your prices, then you're too dumb to vote. If you think that Donald Trump had the ability to immediately step into office and lower your grocery prices, you're too dumb to vote. I mean, you should be. Obviously, we don't have requirements like that to vote, but you get the point. If you thought genuinely that Trump could end this Ukraine conflict, in 24 hours or less, then you're too stupid. Somebody else should be making decisions for you. Somebody should be tying your shoes for you because you don't understand how anything at all in the world works. And that is unfortunately the point where we are at in American society today. With Trump's upcoming inauguration, the stakes couldn't be higher for the next 4 years. And let's not kid ourselves, things are already looking grim. One of the first things Trump's planning? An overhaul of AI policies that throw Biden's safeguards out the window, calling them, quote, radical leftist roadblocks to innovation. But let's be real, this is about stripping away protections and opening the floodgates for unchecked surveillance, manipulation, and corporate control. So of course, the right is going to frame this as freedom for technology, while the left waves red flags about fewer rules, more spyware, and zero regard for human rights. Factor in Elon Musk and Trump's corner, and you don't have to stretch your imagination to see how dangerous this gets. The line between truth, opinion, and propaganda will blur completely. And that's exactly why I've been partners with Ground News for a while now. They're an independent app and website, yet one of the few places left where clickbait and algorithms aren't manipulating what you see and hear. Instead, they help you cut through the spin by seeing all sides of how news stories are covered or ignored across the political spectrum. And with their new daily briefing, Ground News makes diving in deep easier than ever. It's quick, no-nonsense rundowns of the day's most important stories from every angle. This isn't just about staying informed. We're staying ready. Knowing what the other side is up to is how we spot the lies, challenge what doesn't add up, and fight for the future we deserve. That's why we're offering 50% off their top-tier Vantage plan for under $5 a month, the biggest discount of the year. Go to ground.news/ROF or scan the QR code right here to subscribe. You're doing more than supporting my channel. By subscribing, you're helping ensure that independent voices like ours don't disappear. Plus, it's their biggest sale of the year. Grab it for yourself, or better yet, gift it to that MAGA uncle at Christmas. He won't even realize you're doing him a favor by saving what's left of his critical thinking skills.